And the Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Boston College Eagles offense takes the field. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The play-action fake. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field, but they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups, because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
From the gun, the ground game. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the option. Bust through behind his pad. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Blue Devils! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Douglas. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boston College!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. Give him 88 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And the Blue Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Duke. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Here's the pressure. Finds his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. To the ground with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Yeah, and a great job on the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, and makes a nice run at it.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This guy is officially a problem.
They'll try the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
that play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back before he could go anywhere, get tackled, nowhere to go.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Wide open space. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to go up top on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
You got to give the defense a ton of credit there on 3rd down, able to force that incompletion on an absolute bomb. You can see why defensive coordinators get nervous facing this quarterback. He has tremendous arm talent. He threw that thing more than 60 yards in the air. But the defenders on the back end stayed in position, made sure there wasn't a catch. That was a fantastic play defensively.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll take another shot here. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the 2nd half. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Gets it across the 20. The touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Pumps it downfield. Working that left side. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right?
He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bring in the heat. Gets the 1st himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call up.
Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Blue Devils have this offense rolling. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that will... They'll start this drive at their own 48. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Bryant. On the move to his left. And his first throw here is incomplete.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Lets it fly. Finds space on the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way to bow up, make something happen, get a stop, and get the football back.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Tight end now in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Ready. Come on, set.
They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Power football with the run. Still on his feet at the 45. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Gives it on the option. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Duke! And they take it in for 6 more points. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back on the option to give.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football. And
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when